Hey everyone, my name's Renee. I am from Michigan, and today I want to talk about creating a daily routine. Routines are important for a lot of people. Not everyone loves them, and some function perfectly well without them, which is great. I personally need a routine, or else I wander aimlessly throughout the day and I don't get much done. So I have found that a not a super highly structured routine is best for me, but definitely some structure is needed. I recently left my W 2 job and am now just a real estate agent and investor. And so my days are a lot of times very open ended. So I need structure to keep me on task. So, a couple of recommendations when you're creating a routine. Again, this is just from my experience. Make sure you change it as needed. You can start one way and kind of pivot many times to create something that aligns more with your goals of how you feel each day and how you get work done. So, change and pivot is needed. Another thing, cut out the parts of your routine that you don't like. When I first quit my W 2, I actually had about 10 things in a row I would do for my morning routine before work even started. And I couldn't stand that it took like an hour and a half to get those 10 things done. So I definitely pivoted a bit with how I got the different parts that were vital to me done throughout the day. I now have them spread out instead of a bunch of them chunked in the beginning. And I feel like I get my work started a little bit sooner, and I like that. So cut out the parts you don't like, but readjust as needed throughout the day. Try out small variations and changes. Just keep trying new things. I've taken things out and put things back in many times now and put them in different parts of the day. Just make sure that you're feeling how you want to feel. The worst thing to do is to take someone else's routine and try to fit it to your life. And that doesn't always, I've tried, it doesn't always work very well. And you feel like you're just doing something to check it off a list instead of because it's actually useful to you. Another thing, write your plans down. So personally for me, I have a hour by, really half hour by half hour book. Throughout the week, I just kind of schedule things that I have to get done. The pink are the ones that I have to get done at a certain time, and the others are just I have to get them done sometime throughout the day. I like some structure, but I also like some freedom personally, because my brain tends to take me to different places a lot, and when I'm set on one task and I'm getting stuff done, I don't want to have to switch constantly to get my plan done. So I am much more flexible now with that part of it. And then I would also suggest each day, I've heard the number 1 and the number 3, but write down the 3 most important things to get done for each day. And I highly suggest you write those down the night before. So once you get your 3 things done, let's say on a Monday night, write down the 3 vital things to get done for Tuesday. Yes, you might have 10 things on your list like I do every day, which is, I don't get them all done. But those top 3 things should help you feel like you're moving the needle and making a difference in your goals. So write those down each night and make sure those are priority the next day when you start to work. My morning routine personally, I do, instead of doing the 10 things I referred to earlier in a row in the morning, it was meditations, daily affirmations, write in my journal, read in my book, blah, blah, blah. I now have those spread out throughout the day, and I like that a little better. I was feeling too pressured by myself to put them all in the beginning and get a bunch of check marks done. Wow, look what I did today. And it didn't help me. It wasn't great for my mindset, and for some reason I just didn't like that way. So I just now have a couple things in the morning before I start my work day. Actually, I like to work out in the morning if I have time, take a shower, and then start and feel fresh for my work day here at home. So, and then oftentimes what I'll do is try to work between 9:30 and noon-ish. Things change a bit with what I have going on in real estate, but that's kind of my goal, is to get the money producing activities done in the morning. And then I take a break, get some stuff done here around the house, eat lunch, and then from about 1 to 3, I'll work some more. So that might be investor stuff because I do that also, running numbers, calling loan officers, whatever it may be. And then around 3 o'clock, I'm doing 75 hard right now, so that requires 2 workouts a day. So around 3, I go outside to go take a walk. I put my weight vest on and I go doing my second workout. So when that's done, I try to leave the last part of the day for things if I don't have my kids' activities, that's to say. I try to leave my last part of my day for things that don't require quite as much focus and brain concentration. So things like listening to some of my educational videos, I save for that time. There's all kinds of stuff that I have on my agenda each day, and I try to get the ones that are most vital done first, and then the last few that don't require pure focus and concentration, I save for the end. So that's what I find works best for me. After that, I have a couple hours of kids time. My kids are older now, so they're up in their room a lot or doing homework. They're juniors, so I don't get to see them as much as I used to, and I don't, entertain them for hours on end. But I do try to make it a point to, have dinner with the kids, talk to them about their day, plan for the next day, etc. And then around 9 to 10, 9 to 10:30, I do work again. So it's structured, but it's not structured for me. So having a daily routine, I think for a lot of people is vital to keep them on track unless you're really good at doing it naturally. Some people hate routines and swear them off completely. They just want to do what they want to do each day, which I understand. But for me, I know I need some structure. So good luck in creating your own routine. Maybe have some way or method to write it down each day so that you're not forgetting anything important. I use Google also, Google Calendar, and I set a lot of alarms so I don't forget the vital things. All right, good luck. Be successful. Have a good year. Bye-bye.